You're on film, huh?
I'm on film. Oh gosh, I hope.
Okay. Reach out If I can have your attention just for a minute. For those of you that I haven't met, I'm Bill Brownsburg. I'm the president at St. Martin's University. And I can't tell you how strange it is for me to already be introducing somebody else, because I feel like I was just introduced to you like almost the other day when we were in Westport, et cetera, and just kind of getting to meet this group and getting to know you. But now, tonight, I have the pleasure and the privilege of introducing Teresa Hansen to you. Teresa is our new athletic director, and I'll say that it has been a long time in coming. I think people were looking at me and saying, when is he going to make a decision about that? What's going on with the AD position? Can we really continue down the road without an athletic director at the helm? But I'll say that I am absolutely thrilled with the way that things have gone. Teresa was the right person at the right time for us. I had three things that I was looking for in a new athletic director. First was somebody who could kind of heal the wound. I mean, I think that we all still think about Steve a lot, and that hurts. That's a big kind of hole in our hearts. And I needed somebody who could come in and work with athletics and be a soothing balm, a nice presence, a kind person in the room to just kind of absorb that feeling and be very sympathetic to that. The second thing I needed, and this is no secret, St. Martin's tends to run on a shoestring, I needed somebody who could work with finances, who could make athletics run in the black as close as possible to that, who could work on corporate sponsorships and other funding opportunities to make this a financially viable enterprise for us. And Teresa brings a lot of experience doing just that. And I'll say the third thing that I was looking for, I really wanted to win some games, right? And Teresa has vast experience as an athletic director, and she brings that expertise to the table. She's the kind of person who can elicit from coaches and coaches from their players the best in what they have to bring to the field, to the court, etc. So Teresa's checking off all of these boxes for me. And I'll say on a personal note, it's been a thrill to get to know Teresa as a friend. You know, sometimes I have to ask myself, I say, is she really that nice or is she just Canadian, you know? And the answer is, well, both actually, yeah, both actually. But it's been a thrill for me to get to know Teresa as a friend. So no regrets about the long decision-making process. Teresa Hansen was certainly worth waiting for. Please help me welcome her.
I'm going to try and use my coaching voice, not as loud as Bill, but thank you very much for being here tonight. I am thrilled to be at St. Martin's as the new interim athletic director, and I'm very grateful to President Brownsberger for this opportunity. Thank you all for being here today and for the warm welcome to St. Martin's University. My first month has been a whirlwind of all things good. I started on October 28th, and here we are just starting December. So it has been a journey so far, and it's been great. I do want to thank Nate Peters and his advancement team for helping to plan this and send the invitations out, and our athletic staff, Matt and Emily, for putting on the finishing touches. So this is a really exciting time for St. Martin's University. And today, I would like to give you a glimpse of who I am, my background, my experience in athletics, my passion for collegiate sport, and a little look into my crystal ball in all that I believe we can accomplish together. A little bit about me. I am Canadian. I was born and raised in the wonderful community of Trail, British Columbia, a small but mighty border town just north of Spokane, Washington. Nestled in the mountains of beautiful southern British Columbia, Trail is known for its tech resources industry, being one of the world's largest fully integrated zinc and lead smelting refineries, and also known for its celebrated sports and recreation activities. It truly is a great sports town with an amazing community to grow up in. I grew up surrounded by a supportive, close-knit family, rooted in the Roman Catholic faith, values, and beliefs. My parents have always been incredible role models for me, and family has always been and continues to be a priority. My twin brother and I are the youngest, with an older sister and brother rounding up the four, and yes, I'm a twin. And here's a fun fact for you. We were born 17 minutes apart and over midnight, so our birthdays were on 2 different days. So that makes it fun growing up together. The four of us kids share the best of both our parents in our mannerisms and our traits, and our love of food and fun. My mom, who is Italian, and my dad, who is Irish. My dad is Irish.
They make claims about that.
That's right, and it's all true. And it made for a very loud and fun household. My dad was a high school woodwork teacher and the senior boys basketball coach when I was growing up. He was instrumental in getting me involved in sport and teaching me the value of sport at an early age. He has been my guiding light, and with a positive attitude entrenched in all the right ethics, morals, and values. Sadly, he passed away 3 years ago. so, but I marvel at how much his words and wisdom continue to inspire me and are a constant reminder in my everyday life. When things got tough, and sometimes they do, he would say to me, keep faith, followed by, it does not make things easier, but it makes them possible. And that's something that has resonated with me my entire career. My mom, who will turn 90 in February, is a rock star. She is without a doubt my biggest cheerleader. And she was the consummate professional, both in competency and how she carries herself. And she taught me the values of integrity in class and all that I do. And when things got tough, as they sometimes do, she would tell me when the going gets tough, the tough go shopping. And to buy the shoes. And that has stayed with me as well. I am very blessed to have my amazing husband, Kevin, here tonight. We will celebrate our 35th wedding anniversary next summer.
Wow.
He is the longtime men's basketball coach at the University of British Columbia and one of the winningest coaches in Canadian university sports history. Just off from celebrating a career milestone and his 600th win at UBC on November 23rd. I tell him every day how lucky he is. But really, I'm a lucky.
I know I am.
And together, we have navigated and celebrated our careers, being each other's sounding boards and support through this incredible journey that we're on. And together we have a beautiful daughter, Jessica, who is my inspiration every day. She was the team captain of the varsity women's basketball team at the University of British Columbia, where she graduated with a Bachelor of Kinesiology and followed by her Master's of Kinesiology in 2022. And she has been playing professional basketball in Europe for the past 4 years, with this year's adventure in Portugal. So we are living this exciting international experience right now in Canada, in the United States, and in Portugal. So thank goodness for FaceTime and really good cell phone plans. But together, honestly, they are my anchors, my unconditional support. And I'm sharing this with all of you because that's the house that built me and continues to support me, a solid foundation from which I established my career. I have made a lifelong commitment to sport. I believe in the power of sport to provide opportunities for personal growth, to generate the next generation of role models, to influence positive attitudes, physical and emotional development, and to create positive change in our communities. And if we together can make a positive difference in the lives of our student athletes, we have done our job well. I've spent 3 decades, a long time, 3 decades in sport administration, managing both small and large athletic programs at prestigious college and universities in Canada. And I have an unwavering commitment to make a positive difference. I was a multi-sport athlete growing up, and as I grew up, my focus turned to track and field and to basketball. And it was basketball that led me to Lewis Clark State College in Thurston, Idaho, on an athletic scholarship. We competed in the NAIA, and of course at that time we competed against St. Martin's College, as we were known then, and many of the schools that are now in the same GNAP conference that we compete against today. And another fun fact, my last conference game in 1986 was against St. Martin's, right here in what is now known as Martin. I don't remember the exact score, but I know we won. And I remember the late, great former athletic director, Bob Grisham, who was also a graduate of Lewis Clark State prior to me being there, had just started coaching here at St. Martin's. And being the small world that it is, Bob and I would become colleagues and friends many years later when I took the athletic director role at Simon Fraser University. I used to tease him a lot about how I won my last collegiate basketball game on his home court. And as you know, Bob's legacy of raising the bar recognized his commitment to enhancing the athletic experience at St. Martin's University, the legacy that I will build. I graduated from LC in 1986 and moved to Vancouver to start my corporate career. I spent 7 years in the brokerage industry and the financial planning industry. And during that time, I was also the part-time women's basketball coach at Simon Fraser University. It's where I met my husband, Kevin, and where once again, I had the good fortune of competing against St. Martin's. And in doing so, kept the Grisham-Hansen rivalry alive. I moved into sport administration as the first female athletic director at Langara College, a community college that competes in the Canadian College Athletic Association. I knew from that moment on that I was in the right position, but for the right profession. Combining the best of my business acumen and sports background, it turned out to be a great fit, and I never looked back from that very first day I walked into the college. I spent 11 years there, and I loved it. And it was my first foray into sport administration, and I treated it as the big time, because to us it was. Everything we do is the big time. That's why we're here. We took care of the little things and did big things that enhanced the student-athlete experience that has lived on into this day. As a school with very limited resources at the time, both funding and facilities, I had to be creative in order to provide opportunities for students. And in doing so, I took great pride in leaving a solid foundation in which to benefit the program for years to come. I have an inner drive. When you get to know me, you'll know that. Call it a blessing or a curse, but it makes me want to leave things in a better place than how I found them. I like to win the day, every day. So when I was at Langara, I was able to do some really neat things. We built partnerships that enhanced the student-athlete experience. We celebrated an athletic program as one of the top college athletic programs in Canada with 7 sports, a small program. We won 4 national championship titles and 14 conference titles in my tenure there. We established the creation of endowed scholarships for college students, a first for the college at that time. It was truly my greatest legacy there, and I take great pride knowing that they continue to benefit student athletes today and in perpetuity. When I announced my resignation at Langara College, I was both honored and humbled to learn their farewell gift to me was an endowed scholarship in my name that will benefit female student athletes for years to come. Langara prepared me really well for my next chapter, where I moved to the University of British Columbia and spent 10 years as the Associate Director of Athletics. While Langara had 7 varsity sports, UBC had 29. UBC is a beast, boasting over 70,000 students, and is one of the most decorated university sports programs in Canada. I was responsible for the management of the varsity program. 29 teams, 650 student athletes, and 23 full-time coaches. It was a big undertaking. And we did some big things in UBC, but we took care of the small things, and to me that makes it really big. But it was there where I gained the experience that was instrumental. Our fundraising efforts at UBC raised over $11 million, again in endowed scholarships. Our team celebrated 40 national championships and 40 conference championships during that time. And one of the neatest things that I was able to do is I was named the chef de mission, or head of delegation for Team Canada, where I led our Canadian delegation to Kazan, Russia, for the 23rd International University Sports Federation Summer University, better known as the World University Games. It was an amazing 29 days in Russia. I never need to go back there again, but that experience was second to none. And most relevant, while there, I played an integral part in lobbying the NCAA to allow Canadian institutions to seek membership self-reward. While UBC ultimately decided against seeking membership in the NCAA Division II, Simon Fraser did. And they remain the only Canadian institution in the NCAA. They're in Canada. And then opportunity knocked again after that, and I was hired as the first female director of athletics at Simon Fraser. Oh, and that little rivalry I mentioned earlier with the late great Bob Grisham continued to thrive when I started at Simon Fraser. Who could raise the bar higher became a typical banter at GNAC meetings. At SFU, I guided the program through unprecedented growth. We built a stadium for the first time ever on that campus. Simon Fraser is a young university compared to St. Martin's, 55 years old, never had a stadium. So with the students together, we built, we had a strategic initiative in the construction of a $22 million stadium, as well as a $35 million renovation to the athletic complex. We experienced exponential growth in fundraising and again athletic endowments, increasing endowments by 52%. And at Simon Fraser, I was named to the NCAA Division II Management Council in the Division II Athletic Administration Board, which is really important to network and to help raise your program up and have those contacts across the district. I'm very proud of that. It was really, really meaningful work for our conference and the university. So Simon Fraser wasn't always easy. Again, another big university. But athletics isn't always easy. We know that. But the rewards far outweigh the challenges. And the adage of leaving a university a better place than when you started was perhaps my biggest achievement. So I tell you all this, thank you for listening, not to be boastful, but because these lived experiences and knowledge base is what I will draw from to help move the Saints athletics program forward in a positive and meaningful way. When Bill first called me to gauge my interest in the interim position, and later offered me the position, I was both humbled and honored. Many people have asked me why. What attracted you to this lovely, small, private Benedictine Catholic school in Lacey, Washington? My answer was pretty simple. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Great opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, and as Bill said, it's the right time and especially the right fit, you have to seize them. St. Martin's has a unique opportunity to connect with people on a personal level, as well as the opportunity to make a meaningful impact for our students. And at the time when it was most needed for St. Martin's athletics, I truly felt it was the right fit for me. And now I have some really big shoes to fill to continue to raise the bar. At the same time, many of you that I've gotten to know, and many others across campus have asked me about my priorities for athletics, what my vision for the future looks like. And while more time and conversation and certainly collaboration will help shape this next chapter, the reputation of the athletics program, both from Steve's short tenure here and through Bob's legacy of raising the bar, will provide the solid footing for our future. If we all raise the bar, if we all gave 1%, imagine what we could achieve together. If we all improve in our own lives and our own areas, what an incredible impact that will make for the future of St. Martin's athletics. Your continued commitment, your energy, your love of sport, that is what will raise the bar. I firmly believe that athletics is woven into the fabric of St. Martin's University and is the front porch of the university. It's not the most important room in the house, but it's the most visible. And it serves as a welcome entryway for the community to connect with our university. I'm privileged to steward our athletic program, to work alongside our remarkable coaches, our staff, and our student athletes. And it is with all of this in mind, as well as my early observations and conversations, that I share what I believe to be our key priorities, that will inspire a bold strategic direction to improve what we do and continue to raise the bar. My approach in guiding St. Martin's athletics and setting priorities is athlete-centered, coach-driven, and administratively supported. Everything we do focuses on enhancing the student-athlete experience. I have 5 priorities, joined together, which I believe are the elements for a successful St. Martin's athletic program, and if done right, over time, will set us up for a successful, sustainable future. Number 1 is the people. The foundation and true substance of any successful organization is people. You build a great team, you surround yourself with good people who are knowledgeable and passionate about collegiate sport. You treat them well, you show them respect, you inspire them, and you cultivate strong working relationships and empower them to take part in their jobs. Hire good quality coaches. The coaches at St. Martin's are amazing, and I'm just getting to know them. But they are the key to a team's success. And in order for them to build a good team, they need the athletic director to provide strong advocacy, support, and guidance to ensure that we're all moving in the same direction. And of course, recruiting and retaining quality student athletes who share St. Martin's Benedictine values, learning to make a positive difference in their lives and in the lives of others through the interaction of faith, reason, and service. Number 2, let's win. Performance. Let's win in the classroom and in the field of play. Everybody likes to win. As student athletes, or students first, the primary goal of all student athletes is to graduate. graduation rates are a key indicator of program success. And providing services that best support student-athlete performance are academic advising and tutoring, sports medicine and athletic training, mental health supports, and life skills development programs are all designed to help athletes manage their academic workload while optimizing their athletic performance and overall well-being. You know, the crowning achievement in NCAA college athletics is the Learfield Sports Directors Cup. It's awarded annually to the NCAA's best overall collegiate athletic program by division. It is a highly recognized mark of distinction amongst college institutions. There are 304 schools in the NCAA Division II. My goal, which I believe is attainable with 13 varsity teams, is to be a top 100 ranked program. That's how we can help recruit and retain our student athletes. Number 3, facility enhancement. I do believe, where's Joey? If you build it, they will come. Scholarships and facilities attract student athletes to universities, and recruiting is one of the most crucial responsibilities coaches have. Improving athletic facilities is important for student athlete performance, student athlete well-being, and the overall student athlete experience. They can be a source of pride for our communities and create a sense of place and belonging. They can increase attendance at games and attract financial contributions, leading to additional revenue generation for the program and for the university. The need for capital improvements on our campus is great. From a new gym floor to a turf soccer field, resurfaced track and improvements to baseball and softball, as well as upgrading our training room and providing team rooms for all our teams. The list is long, but you know what? It's not insurmountable. And together we can make a difference, piece by piece and day by day. Facility enhancement will be a key part of our strategic priorities as we move forward. And of course, we cannot do any of this without community, alumni engagement, and tradition. Engaging alumni fully in the life of the university as valued supporters, advocates, and lifelong learners is at the core of alumni engagement. And fostering relationships with donors and partnerships within the community is integral to the success of the university and must be a key priority. I was so happy to take part in this year's gala. I think it was day 4 or day 5 of me starting here. And I got to sit with the Alonges and with Pat and President Brownsberger. I was blown away at the generosity of many of you in this room and so many others. I've been part of many university fundraisers, but this one honestly raised the bar. It was such an impressive event that embodied a true sense of community and made a positive and impactful difference for our future students. It truly was amazing. We will continue to forge relationships and work together to celebrate all that is St. Martin's. I have great respect for honor and tradition. There is no better indicator of program success than celebrating tradition. It has a far-reaching impact to all those that came before, to those that are here now, and for those that are yet to come. I genuinely believe if you provide an outstanding experience to student athletes, support them in their academic and athletic endeavors, you will build affinity to the university long after the final whistle goes or the buzzer sounds. And if you take that one step further, participation in athletics enhances the educational experience. And enhancing the educational experience of students is the ultimate goal of every university, no matter what size. And finally, revenue generation, sponsorship and business development and fundraising. Raising money in college athletics is essential for program success. It always has been, and right now it is a top priority. It will be a key priority in our fundraising. Revenue generation can help build a competitive edge, while at the same time providing improved facilities, hiring of good people, and recruitment and retention of top talent. Scholarships play such a crucial role in recruiting the best talent to St. Martin's University. And increasing scholarships and scholarship endowments, along with facility enhancements, will help sustain the program in the future. So success takes time, it takes energy, and it takes commitment. I have a lot of energy, and I am deeply committed to the student-athlete experience and believe St. Martin's University is a gem. truly believe St. Mark's is a gem. We have an opportunity to be the architects of our next chapter, to make a meaningful impact, and to work together to elevate the student-athlete experience. I look forward to sharing the journey with all of you, working together, continuing to raise the bar together, and of course, winning together. We are St. Strong. So thank you very much for listening.